Yo, what's good, people? Hi, hello. Welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc 3E. I'm the devil's advocate and the problem child. You already know what it is, man. Trump is running for his fucking life. Ain't nothing else he could do. It's all out there. As a New York Giants fan, I'm going to say that I'm embarrassed and appalled that the owner of the New York Giants is in the Epstein files. That shit is heartbreaking and disgusting, bro. I can't believe it. There's so many people in this shit that's coming out. It's fucking buck wild. But y'all already know, man. I need to roll a blunt. I need to get right so I can fuck with y'all. The queen of the motherfucking society and the squad is in the building. Talk your ish, Jess. What's good, mama? I'm about to play a little bit of music, roll up, and then drop the link so we can party like a rock star. Y'all already know. I told you all these names and nobody believed me. And now look. Yo, it's serious. Yo, Jeff, make sure you hit the panel. I'm gonna play some music, roll up, and then we're gonna talk about it. I want to have an open panel. Let's get some people in here. We're gonna talk about this shit because there's still shit coming out, bro. There's still shit coming out. And Charlene said, "What's poppin'?" That's the way she said it too. No, she said, "Tell her I'm here." That's the way she said it. She said, "Tell Jess I'm here." I see you in the building, Chuko. I see you in the building. She said, "Hey, boo."
We told him.
I'm telling you.
We told him, Jess. We told him.
Yeah. Yo, I just dropped the link, folks. Like I said, we're going to talk about it. I do have some more videos to show and stuff like that. But this is basically going to be focused on conversation. We're going to basically see how far, what are the implications, who's going to get in trouble, who's not. We're going to talk about it. Chuko said, "What's up, Shaw?" But we're going to start. We're going to play a little bit of music. Y'all already know. Giving some love to dedicated grind music. Y'all already know our Society Productions. Let's get it. I ain't gonna front. This nigga got me hooked on this song right here. This is his reggaeton jump off. This shit is fire. Here we go.
Yeah. Esto para la familia. ¿Entiendes? Desde el barrio hasta el cielo. Esto no es solo por la fama, es un juramento. Salir de la pobreza para cambiar el ciento. Siempre leales con los míos en el centro. Dios en el cielo, mi familia es lo que intento. Lo que tuvieron desde el piso 1 van en el carro conmigo. Porque este éxito no es mío, es un regalo divino. Mis ojos vieron cosas que un niño no debería ver. Calles oscuras donde el miedo se podía oler. Mis padres trabajaban manos callosas sin de repetir. Sudor en la frente para que yo pudiera subir. Recuerdo las noches frías sin calefacción. Mi jefa rezaba pidiendo una mejor dirección. El barrio me llama, quiere que me quede atrás, pero tengo una misión. No puedo fallar. Esto no es solo por la fama, es un juramento. Salir de la pobreza para cambiar el ciento. Siempre leales con los míos en el centro. Yo en el cielo, mi familia es lo que intento. Los que tuvieron desde el piso 1 van en el carro conmigo. Porque este éxito no es mío, es un regalo divino. Yo, hey, ahora luces brillan pero no me deslumbró.
That's hard, Chuko.
A mi hermano, lo mismo del rumbo. El mismo equipo, lo que comían arroz juntos. Ahora celebramos, brindamos por todos los puntos. No me olvido del vecino que me dio un plato de comida, ni del viejo que me dijo, hijo, sigue la identidad. La buena, claro está. Por cada logro mis padres se les saltan las lágrimas. Verlos sonar es mi mayor victoria legítima. Tramposo y falso, lo esquivé como Matrix. Solo confío en lo que firmaron en el pacto, factores. Esta vida es un préstamo, un testero. Dios puso ángeles en mi camino, empezando por mis padres. Le debo toda su lucha, su incondicionalidad. Así que aunque ahora haga ruido con este motor, mi corazón late en el barrio con el mismo amor. Es una promesa, un juramento. Esto no es solo por la fama, es un juramento. Salir de la pobreza para cambiar el ciento. Siempre leales con los míos en el centro. Dios en el cielo, mi familia es lo que intento. Lo que tuvieron desde el piso 1 van en el carro conmigo. Porque este éxito no es mío. Un regalo divino. Pa' todos los que sudan pa' ganarse el pan. Pa' los que rezan antes de dormir. Este viaje es de ida, pero la lealtad es eterna. Familia fue trabajo. Barrio. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Esto no es solo por la fama, es un juramento. Salir de la pobreza para cambiar el ciento. Siempre leales con los míos en el
And I'll co-sign what Telky just said. That's legit. And she still had her shit. She was saying this. This is legit right here. I'm gonna co-sign that shit.
centro. Dios en el cielo, mi familia lo que intento. Lo que tuvieron desde el piso 1 van en el carro conmigo. Porque este éxito no es mío. Es un regalo divino. A todos los que sudan para ganarse el pan. Para los que rezan antes de dormir. Este viaje es de ida, pero la lealtad es eterna. Mi familia fue trabajo. Barrio. Yeah.
Dedicated grind music.
Yeah.
Dedicated grind.
Esto no es solo por la fama, es un juramento.
You already know. That was that dedicated grind music. That was that motherfucking dedicated grind music, yo. I'm gonna keep it with y'all people. This shit is fucking. Everything that's going down is absolutely fucking disturbing. I got more videos to show y'all, man. This shit is crazy. Let me drop the link again. Open panel. We're gonna talk about it today, people. You know, we about to be talking about this shit. Chuko said this some straight up evil villain movie type shit. Nigga, this ain't no this is
You wish it was
you wish this shit was a fucking movie with the shit that's going on. This is real, bro. These motherfuckers is wilding, bro.
You guys were so black-sided because the first time this motherfucker was president, he brainwashed that motherfucker with the stimulus check.
That's what it is.
The distraction. But this motherfucker been doing wicked shit. The first time he was president, they kidnapped kids. Them kids still can't be found. Now again, he's president the second time. And I'm still detaining families and kids and separating them, and they're still doing the same shit. That's all they doing is sex trafficking these fucking kids.
Yeah.
He did it the first time he was a president, and he's doing it again. Why do you think he's detaining the people that they think people ain't gonna fight for? Because they
He's fucked. So apparently, he told the Department of Justice after they fucked up not to release any more files. There's still 3 million files missing. There's still 3 million files missing. We about to get into this, folks. I'm setting up all the videos right now for y'all so we can start getting into it. Please, can we get some people to hit this panel? Let's get some good conversation going on, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, this shit is crazy. And y'all know my rules. Any Trump supporters out there, you can come on up here. Don't know if you're going to last, though. I'll keep it 100 with you. Speak your motherfucking piece. But if be a shot, you're going to get shot the fuck out. So, I don't know what's going on. Apparently, I'm trying to get the other shit that's going on. They got Jay-Z up here and shit. All right, so
Rihanna Ben told you about
This shit is crazy. I got this shit right here.
Rihanna told you about Jay-Z when she first was going for a record deal. When he had her.
All right, folks. This first video I'm gonna show. This is not my type of shit. This is more talky is just. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. Let me go ahead and hold on. Stop sharing this. It's sticking. All right, I'm gonna be out in a couple of seconds. Give me a second. We're gonna share this off. No, I'll help you.
I'm gonna start.
All right, so like I said, people, y'all gotta bear with me. I'm over here trying to invoke Talkie is just spirit in me because she normally do this. So I'm about to play some content for y'all. This is basically exposing Jay-Z and Jada. Is it Jada Kiss or somebody? Somebody else is getting caught up in the Epstein's files. And since he's been named in the Epstein file, you're also gonna see a list of people who have unsubscribed from Jay-Z. Yeah, Chuko, they've been actively deleting shit. But you know what? The internet is vicious. It's still out there, yo. No matter how much you delete, the internet is still fucking out there. So you can delete as much as you want. It ain't gonna fucking work. All right, folks, check this out. I dropped the link. Let's get some people to come on this panel because it's better when we're conversating because this is gonna be some shit. Here we go.
All right, y'all. We alive. We alive in full effect. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to get into this Epstein, newly released Epstein files. The names that was mentioned in there: Jay-Z, Pusha T, Harvey Weinstein, and a lot more other people was mentioned in there. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about
oh my
this.
God! It is now being reported that 50 Cent is gonna do a documentary on Jay-Z. This nigga is wilding, yo. 50 just on some motherfucking shit, bro. All I know is that Power's coming back out again, folks. Raising Canaan. Oh, shit. Raising Canaan is coming back out. Don't miss it. Let's go.
We knew the files was on their way out, but we didn't know how, what the files entail as far as.
Come on, people. I need some people on this panel. Let's go.
As far as the names being mentioned in it, and like we didn't really know these names was going to be mentioned in there. Harvey Weinstein, we knew he was friends with Epstein.
Yeah, we knew that already.
He was friends with Epstein, but they loosely mentioning these people in there, like Jay-Z, the Pusha T's, the Harvey Weinsteins, and shit like that. So we gonna get into it, man. It's right now. It's a hot topic all over the internet right now with these with these figures being in the Epstein files.
Pusha T.
So we gonna get into it. We got Bill Gates in there, which we gonna be going live on Night and Day Network LLC. So make sure y'all subscribe there because that's where we're gonna be going live about the other topics and the other figures and the other things that's in the Epstein file. So if y'all haven't, make sure y'all subscribe to Night and Day Network LLC. That's our main channel. That's our big channel. So we will be going live over there. You see David Copperfield name in there. You got Bill Gates. You got
William Barr.
William Barr in there. I seen Jamie Foxx in them name in there. But a lot of these people they mentioned was mostly people that was at like events and parties and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's no necessary
You don't even have to mention his name.
But just the fact that their name is in the media along Epstein is gonna hurt their brand regardless. Because that's what it's about.
Freaky things in one of those Jones that said that Jay-Z and Epstein and
which we about to get into
some freaky things. So I mean, person claimed that they were drugs. So that's a whole nother story right there.
And the thing is,
criminal activities.
Yeah. Right.
But I don't trust any of these files, to tell you the truth, because all those files.
All right, folks. So those that are in here listening, basically, these are just a bunch of the names that have been released from the Epstein files. This shit is crazy. It's exposing a lot of artists, movie stars, singers, politicians. This is crazy, folks. Like I said, I'm not good at doing this part when it comes to celebrities. That's more of Talkie is Justice style. but I'm gonna try to invoke her spirit in me, and that's why we're going with this. After we go from here, we're gonna start showing other files of other names and shit of people in here. This shit is crazy, bro.
They're still in the hands of the enemy. And we gotta realize the government ain't gonna arrest themselves, and a lot of people whose names in those files is from the government. So they ain't gonna. So we know they can just doctor up anything. Anybody they want to get rid of, they put their name, and they can easily add their name into those files. We gotta think about that now. And even if they release videos or audios, you don't even know if those are doctored up or not.
Do what?
You don't even know if those are doctored up. So they can set anybody up. They can have anybody name up in those files at this point. Anyone that they don't like, they can put up in those files.
You gotta be the one going out.
Yeah.
I'm going out.
Like you gotta think about. We gotta think about what's going on out here. They got the technology to fake audio and video. We see that with AI, and they got even better AI than they letting everybody else use.
Yeah.
So we don't even know what they're doing. All we know is that a lot of powerful people is involved, and when there's a lot of powerful people who's basically untouchable due to so-called national security, you already know those names that never get mentioned, and the names that they want to get mentioned are people that's disposable to them.
Yeah. Facts.
Or they just change their identity.
Why ain't nobody going? All these names being mentioned, nobody going to jail. Like, why ain't nobody going to jail?
There it is. That's the big question right there.
Why isn't no one going to jail?
Yeah, we need to trying to magnify this. We need to magnify this bitch. Trying to magnify this, but apparently I can't. But we're just gonna have to listen to them as they mention the names.
It's that powerful people.
Powerful.
It's
In fact,
powerful
people
people
from the cannon. No bragging. Just another word to imagine. All right, so
and mind you, this is just power that the people gave them. This is power that they basically stole away from the people due to the people's ignorance of letting the government take charge to the point where they just fared as like gods or whatnot. Because obviously they fared like gods if they able to do
the shit crazy
things that they did and be able to get away with it. Because their names been out there for a while. Now the files are being released with people names doing freaky stuff and nobody went to jail for it.
Right. All right, so
at this point, we trusting them. We trusting the people who actually committed the crimes. We trusted them to arrest themselves. That don't make no sense to me.
Word.
Right. So make sure y'all double tap the screen and like this video and share this live stream out. Let people know we live. Matter of fact, let me do one more share real quick,
y'all.
Let me share this one more time on an X. Present.
All right, so I'm gonna skip some of this, guys.
Drug
therapy. Trying to get to the point where the list is. There's a list here.
How we don't see.
So, because they brand.
All right.
Nobody even knows.
So check it out. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Y'all already know he's on the list. It's all good and everything. It's Gucci. He's on the list. This is supposedly that's about to come up right now. The list of people who are no longer fucking with Jay-Z. That's what I forwarded to. Here we go.
Infinite money.
So right here, folks, it says here, people who are no longer following Jay-Z on Instagram after the Epstein files have been released. It says Rihanna, Kim Kardashian, Miss Tina Knowles' mother-in-law, Kelly Rowland, Apple Music, Sony Music, the NFL, no public statements made. Who wants their brand to be associated with somebody who's in this type of controversy? That is crazy, folks. Excuse me. That is absolutely crazy. In a matter of fucking hours, he has already lost all of these supporters. His Instagram is fucking damn near down to hundreds. This is fucking wild, people.
If it really came down to it, they could even change the man's appearance.
That's true.
Surgeries. They got.
Yeah, what's up? Nah, get speak. The people hear you. What's up?
Jay-Z, Rihanna always said it from day one that Jay-Z was a nasty motherfucker, yo.
That is true.
That's why I stopped really didn't care too much to buy his album. Because when she first came out trying to get a record deal and she went to the office, she already put it out there that he actually held her over the balcony or some shit like that. Basically said, either you can give me that ass or I'm about to throw you over. And then she had no choice. She wanted to live. So she had to throw her ass at him. And I think that's when she came out before with the song it's either Pun the Replay or SOS. But either way, she was, I think she was 17 years old. She was either 17 or just turned 18. And that's when Jay-Z did that shit, yo. Mind you, he was already grown. He was already in his 30s. So that's how she got her record deal. He forced her. Either you throw that ass up.
Well, the queen is on the stage.
And that's what happened with Rihanna.
Now you know that I was gonna come and talk my shit with this, cause y'all already know I've been fucking told everybody the names on this list. I've been told everybody about fucking evil ass Jay-Z, fucking psychotic ass Beyonce. So you knew I wasn't gonna stay shut on this one. You knew I was gonna come and talk some shit on this. Cause when I told everybody the names on the list and stuff, everybody was like, nah, you reaching. That's not the case. This, that, and the third.
I remember that shit too. People telling you that shit. I was like, oh man. Had me telling you. I ain't even go front. When I started hearing people question, I'm like, damn, I wonder where just getting this shit from. Yeah, look at now.
Yeah. Now look at now. Everybody want to sit there. Everybody want to be praising Beyonce and this, that, and the third. And everybody's like, oh, she's such a victim. She ain't no fucking victim. She knew what the fuck she was doing. She's the fucking black fucking widow. She's the fucking black widow of fucking hip hop. Why? Because anytime that something didn't go her fucking way, she was sitting there and she was blackballing people's fucking careers, especially females. Any female that came along and threatened her fucking career, their fucking careers were being fucking blackballed. Okay, so let me sit there and tell you.
One of the biggest people that threatened her, and I remember you did a big ass fucking shit about this in your first year as Talk Is Just, is when she did Homegirl Dirty. I can't remember her name, but I know her song.
Blue Cantrell.
My milkshake does all the guys in the yard.
Oh, you talking about Khalees?
Yeah, she destroyed that girl. Yeah. Beyonce ruined her career.
She did a lot more. She did Khalees, Little Mama.
No, that was Jay-Z that did Little Mama.
Blue Cantrell. Jaguar, right?
Listen. It wasn't just Blue Cantrell, okay? It was also Blue from 106 in Park. Y'all remember her? 106 in Park? It was also her. All right. It was Blue Cantrell. It was Aaliyah. Okay. It was Michelle. It was Michelle from Destiny's Child. Kelly Rowland. Okay. It was her own fucking blood. Okay. Anybody that Tiara Marie was one of them. Okay. Any female that came around. All right. Tiara Marie was known as the princess of Jay-Z's fucking record. And when she saw that there was a threat, she had her fucking career blackballed. Okay. So this is the thing that's killing me, is that Havoc, like I said, Havoc knows for damn sure. Havoc was one of the people that used to sit there and be like, I don't know if I can rock with this because I don't know where you're getting your sources from, but I don't think none of this is true. And now look, before y'all knew that there was an Epstein file, I told everybody that there was a list that was out there that was going to be leaked. I gave the fucking names that are coming out now. I gave the names. Jay-Z was the very first fucking name that I fucking gave. All right. And I had a lot of people sit there and say, nah, I don't know where you getting your stuff from because this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. And now we think you're just doing it for clout. Now y'all can all suck a dick because look, every fucking name I said, look. Yep. See? Before it was called the fucking Epstein file, I fucking told y'all about the fucking list.
She said, Shaw said some chick named Emil too.
Yep.
Emil.
Oh, I remember her.
But
Yeah.
can
What
I
the
get
fuck
a
happened to
what?
her?
Beyonce say no. She too.
Beyonce happened to her. That's what happened to her.
Oh, shit.
Emil.
I thought she had died
Listen.
or something.
She was.
Do you really think that Aaliyah's plane crash was a plane crash?
Bro,
No.
stop the cap with that. Don't do that. You're gonna open up some
I told you when it fucking happened. I told you, remember, I did a story on it. I told you Aaliyah's plane crash was not an accidental plane crash. Okay. I told you that Jay-Z had his eyes before Dame Dash got with Aaliyah. Jay-Z had his eyes on Aaliyah before Beyonce. Okay. You don't notice that the exact same location, the exact same island, okay, and the exact same background where her plane crash happened, that is the exact same fucking locations where they did Survivor with Destiny's Child?
Yes.
Come on now.
Everybody was Jess. When I told people that shit for years, they like, you tripping. They like, yo, and I'm like, no, I'm not tripping, because even Beyonce admitted that she did her video in the same location.
The outfits they wore, everything was in mockery of Aaliyah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what happened was that Jay-Z wanted to tap Aaliyah's ass, but he don't know that R. Kelly already did that shit.
Yeah, that's I heard. That's
R.
crazy.
Kelly did that, and that's what and then Damon Dash now actually was in love with her, and that's what. But she didn't want to fuck with Jay-Z. So that's what Jay-Z was like. Now, well, fuck this. We gotta take this bitch out then. If I can't have her, nobody can have her.
That's crazy, bro.
Why you think?
And the thing is that it wasn't so much. It wasn't. Listen, it wasn't so much Jay-Z that called for Aaliyah to have happen. Aaliyah was supposed to be who Beyonce is now. If Aaliyah would have ended up going with Jay-Z, Aaliyah was supposed to be who Beyonce is now. Beyonce is the one that gave the call for what happened to Aaliyah to go down. Jay-Z just signed off on it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Because right now, the two artists would have been.
What I don't understand is why is Beyonce's mother unfriending Jay-Z? Like, your daughter. Are you gonna unfriend your daughter too? Because your daughter's caught up in this shit too.
But the last couple of months,
listen, let's not act like Mrs. Knowles better watch out, because we're not gonna act like we don't know that Mrs. Knowles was a madam. Okay? Don't let me open up the fucking book. Don't let me open up the fucking book, okay?
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, what are you getting? Come on, hurry up. I'm live. Bye. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's just wild, bro. That's fucking wild, bro. I can't. So on top of it all, from this list, let's hear what else they saying about this, because these two right here, they're going in on him right here. This people going in on
surgery to actually change someone's whole face, to have a whole different identity.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So he might not. Epstein could still be walking out there, and nobody even know it's Epstein. So I don't.
And they damn sure got the resources and the resources to make that happen. I mean, you working for an intelligence agency, you got nonstop resources. Yeah, endless resources. You know what I mean? So these are the people that supposedly had followed Jay-Z after that was all announced in the media. A lot of people started
end of the wicked.
They no longer they know that.
I'm just skipping through this, folks. I just wanted to show y'all the list like that. Ain't too much. I don't want to keep this other podcast for too much time. I'm trying to see if there's anything else he has up here, like record scene wise. If not, we're gonna go to the other videos.
Yeah,
he ain't got. We don't have much left on here, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna back out of this one. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy. Talkie is just told y'all. She warned y'all about this. So now this is what's coming through. After they fucked up yesterday and released all those Epstein files with names on it, they said that they're not releasing no more files. There's still 3 million files missing. Where the fuck are those 3 million files? It ain't our fault you guys fucked up. You already put out names of victims and everything. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Come on. Come with it. Don't stop now. Come with it, because it's serious right now. Now you got people really coming at you. Marjorie Taylor Greene is fighting back. Don't stop now. Let's get it in, yo. She's going in. She's doing what she got to do. But let's go ahead and get to this video right here of these 3 million files that are missing. That's what we're going to get to right now. Yo, that's crazy, yo. Just fucking called it, bro. She called this shit, bro. Straight up. They're actively deleting posts on Reddit and all social media that's sharing the truth. You already know, Chuko. That's what they're going to do. They don't want nobody to fucking find out. Look at this bullshit right here.
Explore your next Honda today.
What the fuck? Ain't nobody trying to explore no Honda. Come on now.
At Priority Honda of Chesapeake, we have the offers you are searching for, like this lease.
Here we go.
Don't fall for the Trump regime's smoke and mirrors and sleight of hand when they claim they've produced all of the Epstein files on Friday. Sure, they produced about 3 million documents, but 3 million more documents are still missing, are still being concealed. And it's my view that the Trump regime is withholding those 3 million documents, which I think are the most significant and damning documents. They're withholding them, in my view, on the basis of phony privilege claims, making claims of things called deliberative process privilege, attorney-client privilege, work product privilege, executive privilege. In a previous filing before 2 federal judges earlier this week, federal judge Engelmeyer and federal judge Berman, Trump's DOJ previewed that they would be withholding documents and records. They stated that at some later date, they didn't give the date at the time. They said they would be producing the Epstein files and records, but they said, pursuant to the Epstein Transparency Act, we will be withholding certain documents on the basis of privilege claims. Now, the Epstein Transparency Act does not permit the Trump DOJ to withhold documents and evidence on the basis of privilege claims. The Epstein Transparency Act simply says you have to produce every document in the Epstein files, but you can do redactions of victims and survivors' names, identities, faces, photos, and personal identifying information to prevent victims and survivors from being re-traumatized. But the Epstein Transparency Act doesn't say you can withhold documents on the basis of privilege. Further, the Epstein Transparency Act says that the Trump DOJ needed to produce a report about redactions that were made and what was being withheld with specificity 15 days after December 19th. December 19th was the date under the Epstein Transparency Act where all of the documents were supposed to be turned over. So far, the Trump DOJ on Friday only produced 3 million documents. They claim that there were 6 million documents they collected, and they just claim the other 3 million documents don't meet the criteria of the Epstein Transparency Act. What does that mean? It does not meet the criteria. If you read the filing they made earlier this week, they talk about privilege claims. And you see, my view, having reviewed all 3 million documents on Friday, there were significant documents missing. The indictment of Epstein, in my view, I didn't see it. That was missing. Important victim and survivor statements to the FBI, that was missing. Lots of memos, internal memos from the United States attorneys in the Southern District.
Hey, yo, shout out to Cat Williams, man. Let's keep it Williams, yo. Orlando Brown, Cat Williams. A lot of the motherfuckers we thought were crazy, were talking shit. But people like Talkie Is Just was believing these motherfuckers. She was feeding off of them and reporting because she had the inside scoop on everything these niggas was going through. So definitely, once again, shout out to Talkie Is Just, Cat Williams, Orlando Brown. These dudes were telling the motherfucking truth. We were sitting here laughing at these cats, and it turned out these motherfuckers was legit. It's crazy, yo. Let's play this
District
video.
of New York and the Southern District of Florida were missing. Internal FBI memos were missing. transcriptions of phone calls, transcriptions of videos. All of that was missing from the 3 million documents that were produced. Now, there were some bombshells in the 3 million documents that were produced. So you may be asking, well, Ben, what kind of cover-up is it if they released some pretty damaging documents, right? There were some memos and some documents that describe real disgusting conduct, grotesque conduct of people like Donald Trump and Elon Musk, the owner of the Giant, Steve Tisch, Bill Gates, other people. I mean, there was some really horrific conduct that was being dripped. Howard Lutnick. Well, one of the things that I learned as a litigator is that when we were fighting against really bad defendants, criminal defendants, and just horrible people, at first they would try to obstruct and not turn over documents. Then when you compelled them to, the next step was to kind of build a moat around the real damning documents, the real smoking guns. So what they would document dump of millions of documents, and they would put in there some documents that were damaging to themselves or to their client. So that you would say, well, if they turned over these documents, then that's probably it. But that was part of their strategy to get you to look away from the other documents that were still being hidden and concealed. And one of the ways as a litigator I would be able to determine what else was being hidden and concealed is I would say, were there any third parties that turned over documents that look different or are additive to what was produced? And if there was, I would say that was one of the hints that there were documents that were missing. So here, with the Epstein files produced by the DOJ, to me, it's notable that the Epstein estate produced all of these documents and records.
And just for a quick notice, people, the Epstein estate have said that they are willing to testify before Congress that all of the information that they have turned over and given is legit. They also say they have turned over video, pictures, and more evidence that has not been shown. So these motherfuckers are stashing on us.
They have, and guess what? Guess what? I'm about to fuck your head up right now. Guess what? There's a certain location that is also on that list. I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about a whole location. Okay? With thousands of people that work at that location that are involved in this. Okay? One of the biggest locations for Epstein's sex trafficking little thing with Trump is Walt Disney.
Oh,
okay?
God.
What she say?
Now listen to this. Okay? A lot of the times when you've seen people in the streets of Walt Disney and the fairs and the parks and all that stuff, taking cat pictures and everything, and they're acting like they're taking your family picture and you can go up to the podium. No, they were taking pictures of the possible children that were going to be abducted. Okay, those pictures were being sent off to buyers. Okay, those pictures were being sent off to possible buyers and possible bidders. So therefore, if they said, nope, I don't like this one, then that child was safe. But if their mark was made on a certain picture that was sent out, that child, I promise you, at the end of the week would have gone missing. Okay, there is a tunnel. Okay, numerous tunnels in many Walt Disney locations. All right, many Disney parks where they are used to sex traffic those children for Epstein and Trump.
Oh my God!
You're welcome.
Got me about to throw up.
You'll put the kids on the right, where the parents not on the ride with the kids, because some of the kids are just the children.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, the fucking kids go inside the tunnel, but then when the ride come back, their child is fucking on it.
Oh man, what the fuck is what? Yo, what the fuck kind of madness is going on in this world, bro? This is crazy, bro.
That had lots of.
I'm just putting on my coat real quick because I got to drop some salt, people. Give me a second, but we're gonna keep playing. I'm here.
Photographs on it. Remember all the photos that they had
with
Trump on these photos and other people, those real creepy and grotesque photos. Why is it that in the recent DOJ production, those photos and documents are missing? Why are some of the other Epstein estate documents missing? And so when you compare them, it's clear that there's major documents missing. And as I noted, Epstein indictment stuff is missing, witness statements missing, FBI memos, DOJ memos that are missing, 302 statements, which is FBI.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Oprah's name to come up on this Epstein file shit. Once again, people, what's popping? You hanging out with your boy Havoc 3E. You hanging out with the queen of the motherfucking Rico Squad. Talk Your Is Just. And this is motherfucking Smoked Out Society, the home of the Rico Squad. We talking about it. We over here, man. The shit is crazy. It's horrific. It is disgusting. But this is the truth and the reality of it, man. We're gonna keep with this video, man. This shit is crazy. We got content. We're gonna be here for our open panel. People more than welcome to come on the panel. Oh, you know she gonna hit the panel. The truth lady is in the building. Salam alaikum. How you doing, mama? She knows. She gives me the pass. I think I'm the only one that gets a pass from Truth Lady because I be gutting the shit out of that. She be ready to get my ass. Like, shut your ass up.
Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck you just said, but all right.
Oh my God, that's the Truth Lady and Havoc thing. She's probably like, Lord, help the child. I don't know what he's saying, but his intentions are good.
Victim statements that are missing. So I think we need to look for that. I want to show you more of the parameters of the cover up here. And remember right now, when people say, oh, well, the Trump DOJ produced the files on Friday, remind them, no, there's 3 to 5 million records that are still missing, at least in my opinion. Well, here was Donald Trump's Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche, at a press conference on Friday. And here he admits that the DOJ collected 6 million pages of documents, but they're only releasing 3 million. Listen to what he says here. Play this clip.
He erred on the side of over-collecting of materials from various sources to best ensure maximum transparency and compliance, which necessarily means that the number of responsive pages is significantly smaller than the total number of pages initially collected. That's why I mentioned a moment ago, we're releasing more than 3 million pages today and not the 6 million pages that we collected.
And then when Todd Blanche was asked about what communications he's had with the White House regarding the release of these files, look how flustered he gets and he starts stuttering. And you can see that he's obviously lying right here. Let's play this clip.
On Epstein, sir, if I may just ask one on that, please. You mentioned a letter to Congress. How and to whom did you notify the White House about the production that you're announcing today before you came out and spoke to us?
How did I do what?
By the White House. What was your interface with the White House? You said there's a letter to Congress. Who did you update at the White House about this?
Well, I don't know. I don't really understand the question. You mean who did I update?
Did you provide them an explanation of what today's release would be?
Look, my team has certain communications with the White House. Let me just be clear. They had nothing to do with this review. They had no oversight over this review. They did not tell this department how to do our review, what to look for, what to redact, what to not redact. They absolutely knew that I was doing this press conference today and that we were releasing the materials today. But there's not, there's no oversight by the White House into the process that we've undertaken over the past 60 days.
I also found it notable that Attorney General Pam Bondi was not there at that press conference, and that Todd Blanche was not flanked by any other United States attorneys or FBIs. You have Blanche, the same guy who interviewed Ghislaine Maxwell, right, where she lied through her teeth. Blanche, who was Donald Trump's.
Just, I know you have power. Just give me a second. I need to put salt in front of the house. The snow is coming down at an alarming rate. I'm going to leave this video playing. Just give me a second, okay? I apologize, Mama.
I got you.
Criminal defense lawyer before becoming the number 2 at the DOJ. He's Trump's personal criminal defense lawyer, was the only person there. How odd is that? Wouldn't, in normal circumstances, you'd have all these deputies and assistant United States attorneys, and wouldn't you be flanked by the FBI and other people if you were doing such a courageous thing? The fact that people weren't there is also telling me that there's a massive cover-up taking place. And remember, as I mentioned, there's this document, January 27, 2020, 26. That letter by the DOJ to Berman and Engelmeyer, two federal judges in the Southern District of New York, telling them that there are documents that are being withheld on the grounds of privilege, and that's one of the reasons why some documents are not being turned over. And it specifically says documents are not being turned over for privilege and privacy concerns. I want you to listen to the lawyer for Epstein survivors talking about how sloppy this document production has been. Play this clip.
You know, it's consistent with what we've been seeing from the Department of Justice for quite some time now, and I've sort of called this, it's like an incompetent cover-up. It's clear they're trying to cover up documents, they're trying to withhold documents, they're trying to keep things from the public. But worse, the things that they're supposed to be keeping from the public, they're not good at keeping from the public. I mean, it's a cover-up. It's nonsense, really. It's just a pure incompetence.
The Canada-Russia final showcasing the two most talked about prospects in the world.
So y'all wait till this nigga's commercials just stop, because he forgot yeah, I got power, but the nigga forgot I ain't got power over his goddamn computer. So yeah. Freaking dingle dong over here forgot that I don't got power over his computer, so we gotta wait for his commercial to finish before we allow the video to continue playing. But yeah, Truth Lady, I would like to know the same thing. Why is there no mention of Red Rum? How come there's no Red Rum being mentioned in anything? So yeah, I would like to know that as well. Yeah, we gotta wait. This is a long ass commercial. This nigga dead ass forgot. Lord, only havoc, only havoc. But yep, like I said, everybody sat there and was like, nah, you reaching, that's not true, this, that, and the third. You know, them names ain't on that list, and you just making this shit up just to get, clout and all this stuff. And now look, now y'all ain't got no choice but to fucking believe it. Because now it's out there. Now the actual names that I fucking sat there and mentioned to y'all is actually out there. So, there you go. I don't want to just leave the video up there playing, y'all, because I want homeboy to get a strike. He come back and his shit got a big old strike on it. So, it's a big ass fucking commercial. He ain't think about that one when he just fucking went to go insult shit and forgot that I got power. Yeah, I ain't got power of the shit in his fucking house. All right, let's see. I think it is done. Let's see, guys. Now his shit just completely dead. Lord have mercy. But yeah, whoever is in the chat, you are more than welcome to go ahead and hit the link and challenge anything that is being said. Fair warning though, it is, everybody's opinions are accepted, and yes, conversations can be, had and stuff like that, but keep it respectful, keep it tasteful, and most of all, don't come up here sucking Donald Trump's dick, because that's not gonna happen. Volume reloaded. What's going on, Volume? That says Havoc. I don't see Havoc nowhere. It says Havoc. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Nope. Havoc is trying to come on from. I know this nigga's not trying to come up here while he's sulking shit. He must have went and dealt with his computer, because
Jess, the power went out of my house.
I'm dead. That's how bad the snow hitting y'all already.
Hold on. The power just went out of my house, people. That's why I'm on my tablet. And it's not only in my house. The power just went out in the entire neighborhood. The lights just are now all coming back on. So I apologize to everybody. This shit is crazy.
Nah, you good. You good.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, nigga.
I can't hear Jess. What the
fuck? We hear you, nigga. Lord have mercy.
Hello, hello, hello.
We hear you, dingle dork.
Okay, yeah. The damn volume was down on the fucking tablet. I'm sorry, folks. The power's all now coming back on in my house. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. The whole neighborhood just went black while I was outside. Motherfuckers was coming out their house screaming and shit. I'm like, what the fuck you screaming for? Damn. Shit crazy.
What happened? Why they screaming? The cuckoo came out when the power went off?
I know, right? I'm like, damn, what's wrong with y'all? Shit, it's
They ain't
bad
got
out
no
here, though.
whistles.
This shit is crazy. Let me show you what it's looking like out here in VA, just so you can laugh. Shit,
Nah,
hold
keep
on.
that shit over there though. Keep that shit over there in VA. I don't want no more fucking snow, my nigga.
Yo, this shit
No
is
more.
crazy. That's probably my boss calling me to tell me to go close the fucking store. Yup. I knew it. Hold on a second. Yeah, what's up, Mom? Yeah. All right, so I go pick her up. No problem. Tell her to be ready. All right. All right. Well, she gonna have to work. They're not gonna close the store down because the door just fell off the hinges, so they need somebody there. Dina says she wants her hours. She doesn't want to stay home. So I'll just keep the she's gonna go. She'll be there by 11. I'm just gonna lock her in the store. Somebody has to be in the store. The door won't close. Yeah, she wants her hours, so she's going to work. I'm gonna go pick her up. No, not now. She'll go in at 11. Fuck that. I'm not going over there now. No, if I can't get to her, I can't get to her. I already told Mom, if I can't get to her, I just can't get to her. And then I'm gonna just have to get to the store and close it. This shit is crazy, bro. Here I go, people. I am. I'm gonna put the jacket on. Calm down. Hold on. Let me close the door real quick. What the fuck is up with this camera? Hey, hold on a second. Here y'all go, folks. Look at this shit. Look at this. This shit is
Keep that
wild.
motherfucking snow over there. Keep that snow over there, my nigga. I don't want no more of that shit.
This shit is crazy. Fucking Virginia.
I thought I was gonna die the other day. I went outside to go help shovel the snow. My nigga, that shit was up to my kneecaps, and I'm short as it is. I thought I was never making it out that snow.
All right, folks. This shit is crazy. We still live and everything. I just need to put a little bit more salt. My computer's up and running. Let me go ahead and log in real quick so we can get back to the power and shit. But this shit is crazy, bro. This whole Epstein shit is happening. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm fixing something to eat. I'm hungry. Take your time, love. Oh, what's good, volume? What's good? What's good, people? Give me a second. I'm just trying to log in through my desktop. Ooh, everything's coming back up again. Yes.
It's like an incompetent.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, this new feature on this computer really is kick ass. Boom. Here we go. Finish it off.
Deputies and assistant United States attorneys. And wouldn't you be flanked by the FBI and other people if you were doing such a courageous thing? The fact that people weren't there is also telling me that there's a massive cover-up taking place. And remember, as I mentioned, there's this document, January 27, 2026, that letter by the DOJ to Berman and Engelmeyer, two federal judges in the Southern District of New York, telling them that there are documents that are being withheld on the grounds of privilege, and that's one of the reasons why some documents are not being turned over. And it specifically says documents are not being turned over for privilege and privacy concerns. I want you to listen to the lawyer for Epstein survivors talking about how sloppy this document production has been. Play this clip.
It's consistent with what we've been seeing from the Department of Justice for quite some time now, and I've sort of called this, it's like an incompetent cover up. It's clear they're trying to cover up documents, they're trying to withhold documents, they're trying to keep things from the public. But worse, the things that they're supposed to be keeping from the public, they're not good at keeping from the public. I mean, it's a cover up. It's nonsense, really. It's just a pure incompetence.
Why I'm not coming up on the burner? What's good, people? Hey, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live and try again in a little bit. The power is out in Virginia. The power is down in Virginia, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, folks, and try again from my tablet because the power in my house is down. It keeps flickering on and out, and it's the entire fucking state. So I'm gonna go ahead and come back up here in a minute, folks. I'm gonna end this live so that this shit don't get jacked up. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, people. Once again, I apologize.